This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the Xbox Game Showcase 2024. And a lot of people might think that, you know, like, oh, he's not excited for this and he's not an Xbox fan anymore and blah, 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 after the video I did last week. And that video was just me setting the stage because of the tragedy Xbox fans suffered last month. Like last month, let's be honest, that was the most split the Xbox fan base has been since 2013. And that's how I felt going into this showcase. But last night it finally hit me. It really did. I had a family day yesterday. It was my little brother's graduation. Cool. Congratulations. And afterwards, it just started to really hit me. And I'm like, oh my God. My Super Bowl is tomorrow. My freaking Super Bowl is tomorrow. I literally, I knocked at my roommate's door earlier. And I'm like, I need you to know, my Super Bowl is about to happen. So I might be shouting. And I don't know, even this little screen that they got going on, you know, even this screen that they got going on, it just feels, I don't know. So the reason I titled this, I keep on switching back and forth on titles. Like originally I had the title, Make Us Believe Again, which I think still sounds really good. But I think I currently changed it to Unite Us Again. Because both of them are the same. You know, both of them, what I'm trying to say going into the showcase to introduce this, before I start chit-chatting, I see D Motivation Ninja comment in the chat. Thank you guys very much for coming. I just want this, showcase to unite us again. I really need that. As I listed out in the video, I listed 5 ways they doing it, being, to summarize it again, 1, I don't want to see leadership. I know they're going to be in it, you know, but I really hope we don't get a lot of Sarah Bond, Matt Booty, and Phil Spencer talking on stage. We don't need that. We just don't. Not after last month. We really don't need that. Let the games talk. 2, what was 2? Oh, make Activision Blizzard feel like part of Xbox now. Which, you know, the Call of Duty Direct, that's going to be a part of it, which I will be watching that too, by the way. But just have things that really make it feel like Activision Blizzard part of Xbox now. 3, make sure Bethesda shines here. If you're going to make Bethesda focus on priority titles, let us know what those are. Make us feel like Bethesda has a strong future. 4, Xbox Game Studios, nourish creativity in those guys. If you're going to make your publishers do priority big AAA titles, make sure your in-house studios get plenty of creative opportunities. I have a number 1 thing for that, which I'll get to in a moment as we dive into what we hope to see. And 5, I hope Game Pass is still strong. You know, I hope that they're, even aside from the first party side, that we get a few really neat nuggets of Game Pass in this. Those are the 5 things that I think, and I laid out how that show would go, you know, in a very believable way. And if it does that, I'm going to be back, you know, I'm still going to, I don't want us to forget about what happened last month. I don't want us to just brush it aside and treat it like it's nothing. There are very understandable reasons why it happened. I wish they messaged those reasons better. But this show, just make us at least feel like it will be worth it. Not that it was worth it. Let us feel like it will be worth it. That's what I want to walk away from this from. So, I want to know, what do you guys want to see? I have a couple of things I want to present to you on an over or under. Do you think it will be here? And feel free to @ me as well. And as usual, thank you for being here. If you want to support the channel, go to the description. Become a free or paid patron. It means a lot. Excuse me. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Chives, the showcase starts in 30 minutes. Well, 20 minutes now. As you can see, the countdown timer. So, starts at 10 o'clock. Pacific Standard Time. Motivation, we just need games. Also, we need another Ninja Gaiden game. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, that's what I mean, motivation. Like, just let the games talk. You know, don't let other people on stage or whatever, unless it's like a developer or somebody just introducing a game. Do that. But I don't want to hear, like, here at Xbox, we really want to welcome everybody to what we're doing here, to nurse the creativity and the passions of our fans. Like, I don't want, no, we don't need that. Like, not right now. Just let us fans see what you got cooking, and that's it. Ninja Gaiden's very possible. Kyle Fritz, Elden Ring DLC and Elden Ring on Game Pass. That'd be wild. But I personally don't see that happening. But Joey, so damn ready. Been waiting for this. Joey's a patron. Shout out to Joey and Ninja in the chat. I was chatting with them a little bit in Discord last night. I'm like, all right, any thoughts before we get out of here? And yeah, and like Nike's a patron too, to which we're kind of debating about like Persona 6. Is that going to be here? And it's like, I'm not expecting it to be, but there's far more unlikely things that have happened in the past than Persona 6 happening right now. They announced Persona 5 like 4 or 5 years before that project came out with just a teaser. And then Persona 5 Tactics, Persona 3 Reload, and Metaphor for whatever, they were all announced around the same time, and all 3 were Atlas projects in the working announced, you know. So Persona 6 is not unrealistic. But then, you know, will Ubisoft have something here? It's just speaking of partners. Will Ubisoft have something here to kind of build up their show tomorrow? The Splinter Cell remake? Maybe they show like a teaser of it here, and then it's like tune into the Ubisoft 4 tomorrow. They did something like that at Summer Game Fest. You never know. But the thing that we're really here for is the first party stuff. Because now Xbox is 3 publishers in one. It's kind of more like 3 to 5. Because there's Xbox Game Studios, there's Bethesda, there's Activision, there's Blizzard, and there's King. And I'm curious if you guys, I don't know, am I alone in this? Is King gonna be here? Do they do anything involving King? That's a really good question I haven't seen anybody talk about, because like I personally wouldn't care if they did or didn't, but I think that's just something. Cody, do you think they talk about the plan going forward? I don't want them to, Cody. No. I hope they don't. That's not for this show. Like, I'm going to find a moment that was cool. I got kind of funny to shout out my question. Because, yeah, like, that's for after this. If you don't know, Phil Spencer is going to have an interview with Ryan McCaffrey from IGN. And I hope he talks about stuff there. You know, do it there, but don't do it here. Here, it's a spot for us to celebrate, you know, what we're here for, which is the games. You know, we want to see what they got cooking in the games that they're going to be releasing soon or have in the works. And so my favorite podcast is Kind of Funny. And I did a super chat. It was actually my first ever super chat. Fun fact. And I sent this in and they actually addressed it on the stream. And it's I pretty much agree with their response, and I'm going to play it.
Samurai Kibji brings something interesting here that I'd love your thoughts on. Sorry if I missed this. Do you guys hope they edit out leadership talking? I don't think their words mean much right now after last month.
If I could jump in on that. See, I alluded to this before. I think the showcase itself is going to be unicorns and rainbows. I think the leadership talk, that's Phil with Ryan McCaffrey. I think that's that opportunity for Ryan to ask those uncomfortable, tough questions, the layoffs, the Game Pass, multiplayer, all those things is what Ryan's probably going to be talking about with Phil, but they won't have any of that stuff during the showcase, in my opinion.
100%. Yeah, that is not the time and moment right there. They'll talk about that stuff later on, but right now it will be sunshine and gumdrops. It's going to be a lot of energy there.
What's a gumdrop?
What's a gumdrop? I saw somebody saying they're full of clowns. I love Kind of Funny, so just know I vastly disagree with that statement. But yeah. So and that's what I mean. Like, we could talk about the plan afterwards. That's for after. Joey, I wouldn't be surprised. King is the biggest gateway into the mobile market. Yeah. I just wonder if King... Yeah, Paragon says King will be here directly. Yeah. A mobile sizzle could happen. I could picture that, Kyle. Like a little mobile sizzle reel. I can see that. Yeah, I love Paris Combat. Paris is awesome. If Xbox talks about the Crossing Studio, what's the Crossing? Does that matter where? It'll be super bad. Yeah, it's just... you don't need to do that here. You could do that, but don't do that in this thing that we are about to watch. This is not the place for that. Anyway, over or under chat. If you don't know how over and under works, it's where somebody says something, over or under, that happens. Okay, so like for an example, over or under, Call of Duty is going to be at this show. Everybody in the chat, go, like, that's a test. I'm testing you. Call of Duty, over or under, is that at this show? Because the thumbnail and announcement, this is a firm answer. Yeah, Joey says over, D says over, Paragon, yeah, there's the overs. You guys are correct. Over or under? God of War's sequel will be at this show. Over or under? God of War sequel exclusively coming to PlayStation. Over or under is going to be at this show. There you go. Under. Okay, so you guys get it. Okay, so now that you get it, Joey, over. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so now that you understand how this works, okay, so over or under. Halo is at this show. Over or under, Halo is at this show in any form. No middle, just over or under. Wow, lots of unders. Danny says over, Paragon says over. Pretty split. I'm going in with under. Like, I think next year is the year that we get Halo. I want it. I want to see freaking Microsoft's baby acknowledged by them. But I say under. But I'm glad that we're kind of split on that. Like, I think Gears, like, I don't even want to ask Gears. Feel free, over or under Gear 6. That's like been the biggest talk of the town for many. But I think that covers the face. You know, like in terms of having a face of Xbox here, I think Gears will be that thing. And you know what? I see, like, you know, practically confirmed. It's just, there's just so many. Sorry, I was looking at Kay's thing. There's so many, like, there's just so many reports and rumors. But I just want everybody, like, I don't want people to be mad or disappointed if the reported leaves and the rumors don't happen. I really don't want that. Like, yeah, we could be bummed, but I don't want anybody to be like, but they said that was gonna happen. No, that was never an official thing. That was just from insiders. Yeah. Combat Gear 6 is huge. It's the reason I'm here live. Literally, my roommate was like, if Gear shows up, just scream Gears so I can just instantly hop to the stream, because he's like, I need Gears. But anyway, wait, Keebs, have you always had that black dot under your eye? Yes! I've had this since I was born. What? You never saw that? Oh, man. Cody, overall, I think the showcase has the potential. I think, like, it does. Because there's a lot of things. Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. I see Dat Boy Juan, too. Oh, my goodness. Guys, thank you for being here. Joey, I've never all these years. Jissel, by the way, it's been the weekend, but I got a notification. I don't know if you became a patron. I think you did. Shout out, girl. That's freaking awesome. Or man, or I I don't know. But just Jissel, thank you very much if that happened. I wanted to private message you, but it's a weekend, so I kind of got caught up in my own stuff. Okay, over or under? Somebody here is not going to like this to see the chat. Over or under? Persona 6. Wow, first one says over. 2 overs, 1 under, 3 overs, 2 unders, 4 overs. So far over. You guys have faith. 3 unders. Okay, so 3, 4. 4 unders. Okay, so this is another Halo one. Pretty split. Which I think that's fair. I think that's absolutely fair. I don't think it should be totally one way or the other. I think it's very, like Kyle, exactly. I think just a tease. I'm not saying like a full-blown gameplay trailer, but the theme is green. The theme is green. Or it's at least very heavily implied that the next Persona game, there's blue, there's yellow, there's red, green. I think it would be perfect to show at an Xbox show. Like, if it showed, like, I'm not saying it's going to happen this year, but over under. Over under. By the way, am I live? Because somebody said 10 minutes and it says like 12, and I'm not behind this time, I believe. Over under. Excuse me. Perfect Dark. Over or under Perfect Dark. I mentioned it in my video that, like, to me, like, a very more specific things, there has to be like things from that 2020 show in this. I'm talking like the cinematic reveals, which was Perfect Dark, Forza Motorsport, Avowed, Fable, State of Decay 3, Everwild. 3 of those games have either been released or you've seen like gameplay or it's coming out. The other 3 being Everwild, State of Decay, Perfect Dark, those 3 we have gotten nothing. Like nothing. And I really hope this show we finally do. In fact, I might have saw something before this that I kind of wish I didn't. But you guys are saying a lot of overs. A lot of people are saying over on Perfect Dark. Only because insiders. Silksong. Lewis says Silksong today. I direct that to you guys. Lewis says Silksong today. Do we get the release date? Let's be more specific. Silksong release date. Over or under Silksong release date. And the reason that very well could be here is because, like, yeah, they revealed the game at a Nintendo thing, but we got a release window with Xbox, and it's going to be a day one on Game Pass with Xbox too, so they kind of have a bit of a partnership going. Do we get a date here? Over or under Silksong? There's a lot of unders. Oh, there's a few overs. 50-50. See how like split this could make us? Joey, over. Now let us put on clown makeup. Combat Carl will replace be here. I am confident, okay? So if you didn't know, I don't even want to pose this as an over and under because I am very confident Replaced will be here. Because 1, it is an Xbox exclusive. 2, I don't know if people saw, but I guess people were playing it at Summer Game Fest. Supposedly. I think that I saw some people saying, like, yeah, I was playing a preview of it at Summer Game Fest. I think it's getting ready. I think it, alongside Stalker 2, in the Ukraine situation, they're both Xbox exclusives coming to Game Pass, that the developers have dealt with a terrible circumstance. I think both those games are finally, like, getting ready to go. So, I think over on that, personally. Joey, Everwild. See, here's the thing. Ninja! Thank you very much for the super chat. I see Ninja did a super chat. All I really want from the showcase is games that were announced 2 years ago. It's so upsetting when we get trailers and announcements and then nothing. So, Ninja, I'm with you. But the thing about that I disagree with is I think that's going to be the cycle. I think so. I'm gonna spoil one of the things I want. Which, by the way, first off, really quick, I want to see what does everybody think about Everwild, over or under? Because I think State of Decay, Everwild, Perfect Dark. I think we only see one of those here. I hope we see all three. But I feel like only one will be here. But like to Ninja's super chat there, which again, thank you so much for that super chat, Ninja. That's kind of something I want to say is another reason these Xbox showcases are, I don't want to like turn to competition, but I argue a bit more exciting than the PlayStation, Nintendo ones, is because they have so many first-party things now. There's so many. Yeah, but none of those are my thing. Try them out with Game Pass. Like, I kept hearing people talk about Arcane like crazy as a studio. I never played any of their games. I just finished Deathloop last night, by the way. Freaking amazing game. Arcane Leon did that, and thank God Arcane Leon is still around. They're working on Blade next. But it's like Blade, they announced that at the Game Awards last year? Yeah. I don't expect to see Blade for like another 3 years. I think the thing, like one of the things I want most of the show is an announcement of Double Fine's next project. But it's great because Double Fine, they've already been working on whatever this is for like at least 2 years now. So because they announce it, you know, we might not get anything for it for another 2-3 years, but at least we know. And that's the potential of these Xbox shows. Because they have so many studios, it's like they can announce something. We could get reveals every year. We could get updates every year. And we could get release windows every year. Because of how many studios are turning things out. And what I'm saying is those 2020 games, we have to be getting near all those ones coming out. So I don't don't expect to see Clockwork Revolution because we just saw that. Don't expect to see South of Midnight because we just saw that. So I don't know. And yeah, Joey, I'm 100% with Joey. Keep potential spoilers. I don't want any of us to talk about leaks. I don't want any of us to talk about just things that are quote unquote confirmed. No, let's keep that shit out. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm with Ninja that I wish we didn't get project reveals and don't get anything for them in a while. But it's like I get it. You know, like reveals are great. And I'm glad Gear 6, as much as I think it should have been revealed at least like maybe a year ago, I'm hoping they reveal it here because they've been working on it for a long time. I want Everwild to be over so bad. Yeah. Yeah, Ninja, I love hearing about the studios that are smaller. It's something I love seeing from the developers. And that's the other reason why I really hope to see Double Fine here, because Double Fine is like the pillar of creativity that's at Xbox Game Studios right now. Like Double Fine and Obsidian are like studios that just let them do what they want and they will make you good stuff. So it'd be really cool to see. Banjo, please. Everybody, oh shit, I'm not using my camera. Just, I can't lower this camera because I'm using the fancy cam, but just everybody, join me in the prayer circle. Banjo. 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 Banjo summoning circle, please. I think we'll see South of Midnight. It seemed like a 2025 release. Maybe, and yeah, that studio's been, that's what I mean. Now that they have so many studios to cover for them, like, oh, Xbox hasn't released any games. That's not true. They have too many games now, but that I wish they, again, didn't clog the back half of this year with them. But they can kind of cover things up to like, let's reveal our project when it's within 2 or 3 years of release. And by then, we also were working on it for a couple years. You know, it's like they reveal the project when they're halfway into the cycle. That'd be very ideal. Ninja with another super chat, man. Freaking kick ass. Let's say a prayer for Banjo all together. Hey, did you fix your stream? I don't know, Dragon. I looked at some settings. I tried some of the things you sent. I reset my router today. I hope to God, man. I don't want to jinx it. Banjo reaction is coming. Don't even know. I did put on my Twitter this morning like things that are incredibly unrealistic that I fully don't expect any of these to happen. Like, I don't expect any of these to happen, but I would be wowed if they did. Just anything Halo, Persona 6, Banjo-Kazooie, Kingdom Hearts 4, Killer Instinct sequel, and the Splinter Cell remake teased, and they'll talk about it more tomorrow maybe. I fully don't expect any of those to happen, but if any of them do, those will probably be the most like kind of a moment. And I'm not even like a Splinter Cell or like Persona fan per se, or a Killer Instinct. I'm just like, ooh, like I'll admit that's freaking crazy. But anyway, yeah, I don't think we're seeing Cage until D23. I think so too. Yeah. Shoot, it's 9:50. Well, the countdown says it doesn't start. I want to make sure. Countdown says that I'm live. I wanted to try to squeeze out a potty beforehand because I don't want to have to go potty in the middle of the show. Yeah. At me with any last minute thoughts, and I'm gonna try to squeeze out a potty. 3, 2, 1, break. Still, you know what I thought in there? I still can't believe Joey has never seen my molecule. I still can't believe that. Here's another over-under. Do we see Toys for Bob's project? We know, like, Toys for Bob, the people that made the, like, Crash Bandicoot 4 and the Spyro and Crash Bandicoot Trilogy remakes. We know they're partnered with Xbox. Is it too early for them to tease at the project? Or do they wait? Oh, fuck. They're starting early. Shit. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. Are they starting? Okay. Oh, are they gonna start with like the Call of Duty trailer? Okay, I mean that's fair. They'll start with the Call of Duty trailer and then like stay tuned after the show. That makes sense.
Trust anyone.
That makes sense. Everyone remain calm. Yeah. That's cool. That's a good countdown. They'll start with the Call of Duty reveal. All right.
Despite a potential for instability and chaos, these events clearly serve our national interest.
Call of Duty is now an Xbox IP. That's wild.
Specter of global conflict.
That's so wild.
Today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal.
Something's going on. Something
So
big.
wild.
I'm a fire starter, terrific fire starter.
And Treyarch we trust.
I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil. How's he look?
Dude, I have to say, I am really excited to play a Call of Duty game.
Compromised.
just for the campaign
From the inside.
and not have to have bought it. Like, I haven't bought in a Call of Duty in years, but I have been missing the campaigns. That I'm excited for. Frick yeah.
Trust me, Marshall. But
To not have to buy it.
Hey,
Plenty of people buy it already.
something you should see.
what the hell are we getting into? Don't trust anyone.
I think I want to sit. I'm ready to play a COD campaign, man.
Things got complicated.
Is audio, by the way, good, chat? How's everything going?
May God continue to bless the United States of America.
All right.
You just got a first look at the
All right, whatever.
campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Set in the 1990s after the
Orange.
Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems. It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Oh, Raven.
You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the
25
story
minutes.
and a sneak peek at multiplayer and zombies.
Zombies.
It's been 10 years since Call of Duty has been in our show.
It's true.
It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time. Going forward,
Just don't take it
everyone
on the
will
chair.
experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch. There are currently over 100 million people who
It's a day one of Game Pass, Kyle. That was already said
We hope
beforehand.
to grow that community by making Black Ops 6 the first Call of Duty game that will be available in Game Pass day one. So no
That is
matter where
monumental.
You choose to play, everyone is
You don't
welcome to
understand how
experience
monumental that is,
Call
whether
of
you like
Duty
COD or
Black
not.
Ops 6 on October 25th. I'm incredibly
October
excited
20.
for today's
October's
show.
insane.
I'm standing
October's
here thinking
insane.
about all the passion that has gone in to making this show what it is. It's an honor to share the latest
Phil. I'm
efforts.
sorry.
from
Usually
our
I care,
partners
but I don't care
around
this
the
year, Phil.
world. And from our own creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios,
Okay, no king.
who are doing what I
That's
believe
fine. I
is
understand.
some of their best work ever. And now I get to introduce something that is special to me. As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere. So thank you all for joining us, and please enjoy the show.
World premiere.
It's the voice. Bethesda. A world premiere from Bethesda. Yes! Is this what I think it is? I heard the music, bitch! I heard the music, bitch! Is this new? Oh my god! Is it a prequel? It's a prequel. Oh fuck! It's a prequel and it's like medieval? What? This was literally in my top 5 things I wanted the most, like on a personal level. And I thought it was very possible. It's medieval! What the frick is that? I'm so goddamn happy already. This is like one of the 3 things I wanted to see the most. Like on a personal level. Oh my god! And what is these like open battlefields? Are you just like leading a charge? This is so bad. Oh my god! What the frick is that? I'm shaking. Oh my god. Next year! Next year! It's 2025! It's 2025 and it's day 1 on Game Pass! Oh damn, they already got me.
Who were you before? Who did you love? What did you believe?
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god!
It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond.
Okay, but don't be a cinematic, please. Please, give us gameplay, please.
Something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us.
Please give us, gameplay. I don't want this to be just a cinematic. We got that previously.
In each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere.
Oh my god, State of Decay 3. This is State of Decay 3, if you couldn't figure it out.
Other survivors, just one more day. The sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it.
I'm still getting over that Doom trailer, man. That Doom trailer was sick. That was a lot of awesome-ass gameplay. Okay, here we go. Wait. We transitioned to...
The courage to keep going.
That was a seamless transition. Holy shit. I think?
When we needed it the most.
Am I wrong? They were showing the gameplay for a second there, but it seemed like...
I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive.
Do it again. That was a really weird... I didn't even...
Sacrifice we make matters. And will never be forgotten.
Come on, do a bit more. Come on. My bingo card is filled up quick. Carl. Yeah.
No one is forgotten. We live on.
Wow. So far, I'm getting everything I wanted so far. No dates though or anything. I wish there was it was basically a Fable situation. You're kidding me! Dominic Dragon Age!
Not looking good, old friend. This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be...
My roommate loves Dragon Age, that's why I screamed it.
And someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
We're going into the Fade, aren't we?
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
I need to write some shit.
What about Darkspawn?
So, they started off with Call of Duty, Dragon Age, and Doom within the first few things. Do you understand now why, like, the Xbox Showcase is becoming something that you can't underestimate, even if you're a general gamer?
We'll need someone.
Like Save Decay 3, yeah, but you know, Save Decay isn't as big as these franchises. Sorry, I want to listen to this. Hang on.
Needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on. But where are we gonna find her?
Wow. They started with the Veil Guard. It's coming fall? Oh. All right, they just keep going. They just keep going. Back to Bethesda, which is what I wanted. Starfield. Shattered Space DLC. Okay. Shattered Space DLC. Yep.
We have received a distress call of unknown origin.
Yeah, this is a strong start so far. I'm in agreement, Kyle.
There is
Very
no
strong
record of
start.
a star station in this orbit.
But can they keep it up, is the question.
Something is not right.
This is the Serpent's will.
The Serpent's Wrath. Is this based off of the Serpent stuff? Which is something I feel like I didn't do enough side stuff. But I feel like that's something that they could have explored more. The House of Varun, yeah. There was so much well thought out lore in Starfield that I feel like we could have got more of.
And choose your words carefully. They will determine how long.
It is. Oh my god, I'm so glad I romanced Andrea.
Your fate will be decided by the great serpent.
Can you feel its embrace encircling your heart? Constricting until there is no more you. Only us.
What is this? What is this like? What was that like hologram or spiritual version of you? All right. All right. Ah! Show the car. Show the car. Wow, so they're just adding new content too, huh? New locations, new gear, new bounties.
Wish you the best of luck.
I do love bounty hunting. Like, sometimes I do miss Starfield. It's just, I just didn't have a lot of fun with it personally, but there's a lot to do in the game. That's for sure. There's tons. Ooh, you could get a telescope for your camp. Oh. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, I said 4 things for Bethesda. So far, we're already at 3. In my video, I said I wanted 4. Yep.
Sponsored in part by Sugar
Fallout 76. This is so far going as I hoped. This is so far going as I hoped.
We are coming to you live in the 10th consecutive hour of our Vaultathon 76 drive. We've got operators standing by and, oh, it looks like we've got one.
Harry's on from Skyline Valley. He's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that? Skyline Valley. Beautiful.
Yeah, Skyline Valley. That's what it is.
Heart of Shenandoah.
Oh, Shenandoah, I hear you calling.
Call now to join Harry. and the over 17 million vault dwellers already on board. And let's keep those numbers climbing.
This was a must in my opinion, because like they could really play off of like what Nike just said in the chat. Like so many people watched the Fallout show, even if they're not Fallout fans. They need to boast that, you know, like, oh, guess who owns Fallout now? Like,
the greatest.
Yeah, so they need to make people recognize,
Cooking up shocking
like, oh,
ways to protect.
yeah, we have some Fallout content if you like the show.
Yes, Skyline Valley is a stunning.
This was a must. Makes sense for your priority titles.
Picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two. When the bombs started dropping, don't come a knocking. Call now to reserve your place in Vault 76.
Oh, I bet you if you call that number, it's an actual number. I bet you.
I suppose having skin is not for everyone.
Ooh, plays it.
Luck out there.
Plays it cool. Basically coming now. There you go. Wow.
World premiere.
Okay. Sandfall Interactive. I don't know what this is.
And paint again. Paint a new number. Ticking down every year. One stroke. And everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness.
I have an idea.
Every year she paints again. And every year, an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission.
No, I'm wrong. Never mind.
The paintress, so she can never paint death again.
She can never paint death again.
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Do you mean
This looks cool.
the only ones left?
Is this this is the most like stylized turn-based combat game? If this is a turn-based combat game, I think this looks sick. I feel like turn-based combat games, they don't really get that super high fidelity graphic looking. If this is that, that's sick. I'm in.
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are
Expedition 33.
33.
Say it. Yeah, Game Pass! Oh, freak yeah. Okay. Sick. Oh, I'm in for that. Okay, Xbox Game Studios. So I think all that's left now from Bethesda is just Indiana Jones. I don't see what else they can do.
There's a chance my mom's still alive.
If your mom's anything like you have, she'll keep.
They're showing Sound of Midnight. I said don't expect it.
It's just.
Where's Steffi?
I believe this is home.
Steffi!
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about
Wow.
weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh.
Wow, look at the the style of it too. I'm assuming this is actual cutscene. Like
That's two-toed Tom. Big gator.
he's got like a robot eye.
Gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
We're gonna.
Oh, dude! This is for the creativity side.
Church
Great.
up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kind.
The catfish is
Ring
talking.
that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
I need to watch this one again because they're like,
Funny ass mud kid.
because I like it when there's good writing. Oh, yay! Gameplay. Yeah, so they definitely are going for like the stop motion, not stop motion, but you know that Spider-Verse style where like, you know what I mean. Straight gameplay. Get it.
Is the gator?
Way to go.
Oh, hell no.
Like, it smooths out a little bit for the gameplay, but that's fine. Because, you know, you want the player to feel... This is really different from, what was the game that Compulsion first did? Happy with... you know what I'm saying. Few with you or whatever. This is super different than that.
Right.
Yes. This will be Xbox exclusive, K. We Happy Few. Thank you, Joey. Yeah. Oh, she had like a glider, but it's like...
Now to get over there.
Soul or something? With the wind. Yeah, she's got some kind of wind ability of... it's not wind, but it's interesting. I don't even know what to call that. I wonder if this is kind of like a God of War situation where it's not open world, but there's just like a lot of linear paths you can take. Yeah, spirit powers. I'm with Nike there.
What the hell?
There's a lot of reactions I can port, man. Like, so far, there's been a lot of reactions to port. I'm gonna be busy today. On a Sunday. Oh, look at her white dress! Coming 2025. Coming 2025. Wow. Wow. I did not expect South of Midnight or Clockwork Revolution here, because they just revealed those last year. If this is anything not Diablo 4, I will be shocked.
In darkness.
Oh, it's Diablo. Okay.
She slumbers.
Or thing.
And dreams. And for countless generations.
They're literally doing what I asked.
Heroes.
I said just do anything World of Warcraft, but preferably a new cinematic. This is World of Warcraft.
They faced monsters.
If you announce the Xbox port, suck my dick. Like, no.
Though they fought amongst themselves.
There's no freaking way. There's no freaking way.
Following them.
Like, these are all previous cinematics, but what are they alluding to?
And even across time.
This will be a massive win if it's what I think it is. There's no way.
Courage never faltered. Even upon the very threshold of death.
There's no way.
While new hope blooms on
This is the newer stuff. Yep. Yep, this was from BlizzCon last year.
Draws near.
Wow. They're so far doing everything that I thought and more.
Now, in the darkness, at the very heart of the world. The drums of war thunder once again.
They're doing exactly like, even if this is just World of Warcraft branding, that's fine. Just have World of Warcraft and Call of Duty associated with Xbox. That's a huge win.
The world's soul, so long.
Just in terms of branding.
We shall be mine.
Yeah, the War Within. They announced this last year. The Darkness Calls. Oh, we get a date. Okay. And if that's it, that's fine. Coming to be. Yeah, totally get it. I understand World of Warcraft. You're not going to get that as a Game Pass thing. I was just really hoping Xbox. Speaking of which, Snake Eater.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
Snake Eater.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains. Ensure the safety of
the music
back to the west.
The music. The music.
Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. Snake from now on.
What a thrill! What a thrill!
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's specialty.
If I hear David Hare's voice.
Weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well.
Wow.
You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment.
Let's get it! Oh, shit. Okay.
Anyway.
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
This is the most like AAA showcase Xbox has had. You got Metal Gear Solid, you got World of Warcraft, you got Call of Duty, you got Dragon Age, you have Doom. What the fuck is going on? Like, what is going on? This looks really good, like visually. Mama? Mama? Oh. This was another one I fully did not, no idea to see here.
Virtuous mission now.
Dude, what a good get. That was a good get. That was a really good get. See, that's fine. You know, like everything doesn't need to be tied to like Xbox exclusive or Game Pass. Just do like the PlayStation thing where there's just like a Resident Evil reveal. That's fine. Make people excited and want to tune into these shows. Xbox Game Studios. Sea of Thieves. Okay, Sea of Thieves. New Tall Tale? A World Event Unleashed. World Event Unleashed. We're not seeing Everwild. That's fine. What is that? Obligatory Sea of Thieves, yeah. Become a what? Say the most powerful warship. What? What is that? How big was that crew? How big was that crew? How big was that crew? 844.
Your kind medal.
Wow, I forgot this game existed. This was shown in 2022. We got gameplay a bit ago, I think.
As long as
Ravenlock.
Your world is in mortal peril.
And how is it that you know all of this?
Because I am a god too.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I've sworn to kill?
I saw the gameplay for this, and the audio design was kind of wonky to me, but... Oh, sorry. It's Flintlock, not Ravenlock. Sorry. Yeah, Flintlock. So you team up with a god as a girl that doesn't like gods. So that's a neat little dynamic. Hopefully he's not like the wristband and Forgotten or whatever.
Come on then. Fight me and die.
Fight me and die. Kill all gods. So, a stylized God of War. Oh, July 18th. Oh no. There was something else that comes out in July that I wanted to play. What was it? That was at the Summer Game Fest. Oh no. Oh no. Help my backlog. All right, another Xbox Game Studios. Ara.
Return to you now. As the gods.
Oh no! Ancient Mythology. Good, a proper trailer for this. Sweet. I was actually hoping for this. I did mention it in the video. I was hoping that they would show something like this.
Rulers of the Greeks and the Norse.
The Egyptians and the Atlanteans.
We created mankind to fight for our glory. So rise.
Those alligators were shooting beams.
Wrath. Command beastly chaos.
That's a dragon. See, this one seems cool. Like, I played Age of Empires 4, it was fine. But I think this one might be kind of neat because I want my little fantasy stuff in it, you know?
Worship me. Claim my power.
Wow.
Legend will be yours.
I'm much more excited about this than Age of Empires 4. I have to admit. This looks kind of cool. But I just hope it controls. Date? It's supposed to be this year. Date? Date? Yay! September 4th. Okay. Yeah, I just hope, because the unit selection in Age of Empires 4, I wasn't a fan. But if it was better, I would have been really into it. God damn, another Game Studios. In-game footage and cinematics.
Your target is in possession of a radioactive device. Stop Carrington's attack at all costs. Good luck, Agent.
I always knew I had an instinct.
No! Fuck! What is going on? What is going on?
Like any other mission.
It's perfect time! That's it!
Welcome to Garden City, where it's a pleasant 23 degrees.
They blew their load with this show, I have to admit. And we get a little look at the game. Oh.
Location.
Local forces are also tracking his whereabouts.
Wow.
You can find him before they do.
I'll have to improvise.
Wow. I'm gonna be so busy.
Voice print.
Holy shit. Dude, yeah, new spy espionage stuff.
What readings are you getting?
Oh, I wanted a game like this. I've been wanting something like this.
I'm looking at the screen right now.
Our intel places Carrington on the second floor.
Oh.
When the life we think we know turns out to be a lie.
Like, it doesn't bug me. I wish visually it looked a little bit more like high tier. But I don't care. Like, that's fine.
Scan's clear. I'm going in blind.
Carrington!
This is working, dude. Go! Yay.
Analyze. What am I looking at here?
I bet you if it closed, though, you would have another way in.
Facility. If he attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical.
This is an extensive look.
Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could use someone with your skills.
Damon Hatfield from IGN is freaking out right now. I just can't believe this. Wow.
I had to lose.
What was that? Was that like a...
Before I could see.
Frozen ice thing?
What this world was really hiding.
Wow.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
I can't believe what's happening. They showed this and State of Decay 3. Like, how? What? Nothing, though. Just like State of Decay. That's fine. Like, that's fine. I wish they gave, like, a 2025, but whatever.
Agent Joanna Dark is caught
All
in
right.
the middle of a near-future war.
Let's take a breath.
Let's take a breath. That threatens the lives of millions. We hope you enjoyed the first look at gameplay.
Yes, that was a great second trailer, Kyle. Exactly.
From the developers at The Initiative and Crystal Dynamics as the game progresses.
I thought that was much better than the State of Decay 3 one.
Game creators
much more
are
gameplay.
what make our industry unique, and I'm incredibly proud of our games and our teams. They are building a diverse lineup of titles, which includes new installments in beloved franchises like Doom, The Dark Ages from id Software.
Are we done?
Updates and expansions to our ongoing games like World of Warcraft, The War Within from Blizzard. Handcrafted original concepts.
I think we're. If we're done,
Propulsion games.
That was a short but meaty
games with
thing.
massive audiences like Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision. On behalf of our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, King, and Xbox Game Studios, we thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to getting their ambitious games in your hands. Diablo is one of the most enduring and beloved series.
I said this would happen. Yep.
We're thrilled to have Diablo 4 in Game Pass, where millions of you made it your favorite way to play. This October, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expands the demon slaying experience with an all-new character class, a new region, and of course, the next chapter in the acclaimed story. Here is the opening cinematic for the game. Let's take a look.
Okay. I was really hoping, I really wanted this DLC to be available to Ultimate members. Just like Hivebusters and Persona 3 DLC. I was really hoping that. That'd be a great way to like say Blizzard is going to be a part of Game Pass too. But, yeah. Oh, damn. I just beat Diablo 4 recently, and this is actually important. Oh boy.
Boy, young one, are you all right? Oh, you're not well. Please, please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me! Nayrel! Is that how I raised you?
Oh my god, it's a mom.
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone.
Wow.
I must get to Akarat's tomb. But look at you. You're killing yourself.
Why do these look so... These are amazing.
I don't know how much longer I can... I'm here, little magpie. I missed you so much. I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you to give up. No. Of course it's you. You monster. Let go of me!
Let go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
Surrender.
No!
Their cinematics so damn good.
You hold the stone. You control.
Mike, you missed the fuck ton. Persona, Sonic, Final Fantasy. Yeah. I'm kidding.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
No. These cinematics are so good, dude. They're so freaking good. I mean, I said I wanted a full-blown Blizzard cinematic here, and we're getting it. Vastly disagree with World Renowned. October 8th. What is with October? Why? Why do we have to fill October with so much? Why? Freaking why? Okay. Anyway.
Oh, right. Jew.
No way!
You want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place. Because,
Okay, but be actual gameplay this time, because we already did this last year.
perhaps the greatest hero of them all. Yeah? There he is, in all his finery. Cheers.
We already did this last year, though. Give us like an actual gameplay thing, please. I'm free. Albion's greatest hero retired.
I mean,
yeah!
Get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your
So that engine look was not a lie.
giant toad.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
But it's more than that. It's
I'm gonna cry.
choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
You thought you could save her?
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome.
I'm gonna freaking cry. Like,
Club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent.
wow.
The power.
That
She was something else.
that in-engine look last year was a literal in-engine look. Holy shit.
Terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
This is ridiculous.
Humphrey. She's back.
What? Oh my god. Please say 2025. Please? Please?
This place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
Yes! Yes! Oh. Oh my god. 2025 is gonna be so fucking crazy. 2025 is gonna have so much shit.
World.
Oh my god. I'm like eternally crying. I hoped that they would do so much for this show to bring me back.
Make your own rules.
And they did. They basically are doing everything that I asked. At this point, they've kind of already done it. Oh, God. Holy shit. Oh, they showed tons of gameplay during that, Ameria. A lot of that was gameplay. If you don't believe it, fair. Choose to believe what you want to believe. I still need to calm down, man. What in the world? A card game hero shooter? Is that what it is? Frag Punk. World premiere. Oh my god. Noodle cake. I was about to say, I do want to see some indies though. I want to see some indies, double A's. Like, give us a bit of that for a bit, because it's been nothing but triple A the whole time.
Left for me in the city.
Give us the little nuggets.
So, I have traveled back to where I grew up. Here, I found my childhood home in ruins. Why hasn't my aunt taken good care of it? The bridge to her house is broken, so I can't even ask her. I will make the tree stump a cozy home again, no matter what it takes, and no matter how hard it gets. I will fight and find meaning and beauty out here. Some will say that in the dead of winter, a small city mouse doesn't stand a chance.
Mouse pit.
Maybe so.
No, but it's a settlement game.
I must keep
I think.
believing that every winter leads to spring.
Because she said that she needs to establish the home again.
No!
Oh no, it's Ori. Winter Burrow. Game Pass. Cool beans. I'm down for another one or two of those at least. I want to see some of those, the indie, the double A stuff, because we're popping off really hard for a while. Maybe get one more.
Mixtapes bend others to my will. It's a
perfect.
Strange,
Here we go.
Almost cosmic talent.
Yeah, because I want to breathe for a bit. Give us a freaking, like, I want to see the quirky indie or double A.
Forever, when friendships were unbreakable.
Annapurna's perfect for that.
Trouble was good trouble.
This year, I want to ride a flaming stallion of delinquency.
Yes!
What's your name again?
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure a lifetime in the making.
I like this.
Experience the freedom of the teenage wasteland, sneaking out, making out, avoiding the law, and maybe something a little more.
Hey, can I stand up?
Yeah, little Rockford, go nuts!
Set to the soundtrack of a generation.
This seems pretty cool. Hey man, if it's not a Game Pass thing, I don't know if I'll hit it.
What are we gonna think of ourselves in?
Oh, this is perfect though. This is what I want to see. Just some.
Remember to tell myself it felt important at the time.
A streamer's nightmare. Yeah.
Are stored in music. You're
very accurate.
To go back in mixtape.
Mixtape. I like it.
There have been noise complaints.
Okay.
Copyright. Oh, but no Game Pass. That's okay. Oh, never mind. I dig it. I dig the vibe. I dig the storytelling. The characters seem interesting. Art style. It seemed cool. And we're back. I don't know. I don't know what. Asobo. Okay, Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah. Yeah, we need a date for this. In terms of date, we need this, Avowed, and Indiana Jones. Which, by the way, this flight sim, like the first one is going to be great for exploring, you know, like literally see anywhere in the world. But this one is actually going to give you stuff to do. So it's like, this one's more of a game, the other one's more of an experience. But they're both simulations, for sure. That's a good point, Kay. Yeah, pursue your career in aviation. So have all these different jobs that you can try to do. Oh, see, this is going to be way more, I think, fun to play. You know, like much more engaging to play than Flight Sim 2020. Oh, dude. Let people live their fantasies. Oh. I'll never forget listening to my buddy Taylor. I listened to him react to the announcement of this game, and he actually almost started crying. Because he's like, he always dreamed of having a job like this. What is this? Is there things you can do on foot? I don't think so, but... Oh yeah, this is an absolute technical marvel. Both this and the first game, they were both, in my opinion, prime examples of next-gen technology. Hot air balloons! How do you pilot those, though? Wow. Stephy's crying, yeah. Date? Date? November 19th. Tail end of the year. Good. Just stay away from September and October, please. September and October needs to calm down. Bethesda. Okay. If this isn't Indiana Jones, I have no idea what this is, because we've already done 3 of the 4. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. I feel like for Microsoft, a Sea of Thieves trailer, and for Bethesda, an Elder Scrolls Online trailer are like the 2 most obligatory things to be in these showcases every year. That's what I would feel like. Yeah, the back half of the year stuff. Well, it was stuffed. It was very stuffed. For some reason, they just jam-packed the back half of the year instead of spreading it out or just pushing stuff to 2025. I don't mind. I really wouldn't mind certain first-party titles getting pushed to 2025. Because, yeah, it's packed. They're pulling a 2021 again where they just back in the year like crazy. Anybody here play ESO still? Or at all? I've never touched it. And I don't think I ever will. I don't want to be sucked in. Yeah, Paragon, not me. Yeah, Steffi, that'll be a great holiday break. For a limited time, play all DLC for free. See what I mean? It was like there wasn't... Oh, okay, Gold Road. I was going to say there's nothing new in the trailer. But I guess Gold Road was it. World premiere. Okay.
I swore I'd never use my power again. But 2 nights ago...
Is this True Colors? No. No, it's not. Okay. It looked like her for a second.
Body in the woods.
Squeenix showed up. Yay. An all-new supernatural.
I don't know who I can trust. Or who trusts me. But my friend Stephy is dead.
So it's a murder mystery.
So
See, this seems like Life is Strange, but I didn't see Don't Know.
voice. Focusing my power.
So it is part of Life is Strange. Okay.
Shifted into a parallel timeline.
Yo, I dig it.
He's still alive.
Cool concept.
Stalks our every step. And only I can invest.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Hello, Cola.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead.
Oh, good. See, this is what I loved about the first game. I love the power, and I missed that. That's why I thought True Colors was a great return to form. This is great too. You dive into parallel timelines.
Across 2 timelines.
Or different timelines. Cool. And it's Max? And it's Max? Oh! And it's Max? And here we go. What was that called? Double take? What was it called? Yeah, okay, here we go. Indiana Jones.
Are you sure you want to investigate these Indy?
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
Okay, I think this will be the last Bethesda thing we see.
Indiana.
Because that's basically all their studios, so.
These artifacts have a deep connection to something in the past. Boss believes they hold a kind of power.
Wow.
That change the world.
Wow.
What were you doing out there?
Fresh air! We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
A great circle.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
I don't know what reactions to port, man. There was a lot.
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer look.
What is this gonna release? Like the back half of the year is so packed.
What's that in his hands? What does it say?
Earth something.
What does it say?
What was that?
We'd better hide.
What does it say? Well, if I port the whole show, then people just go to the live stream here.
Ciao.
Oh, the music. The music cues. Oh. Oh, I like the music cues. Yay.
Hands behind your head.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
American rat?
What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes! And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand! Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland. You have no purpose.
Okay, so they're just straight up showing this part.
Stupid American cartoons. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Ha 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 ha.
Somebody make a clip of that, please. Like, I feel like we can use that for so many bits.
Your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted of the Reich. Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure!
Wait! Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Gina.
Oh my god. Oh no. Hot potato. movies. That was such a classic indie movie moment that just happened. These guys understood the assignment. They understood the assignment.
The stone! The stone!
Like, it was such a cheesy yet smart move that just feels like such an Indiana Jones moment. The music is perfect. The music is so perfect. Like, animation here is a little bit wonky, but that was like that's so indie. That is so Indiana Jones. Like, the animation was a bit wonky, but that, like, in terms of the sequencing and writing and the music, it is like spot on. Yeah, let's no more. Let's just, this is our last look, please. We don't want to spoil the movie. Give us a date. November 5th? Give us early November and then back half of November is Flight Sim? November 5th? When? Come on. Come on. The boulder! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, if it gets pushed to early 2025, I'm actually okay with that. Back half of the year is kind of cramped, so. That was awesome, though. Like, they understood the assignment. What the hell is this? Was this just at the Game Awards? Didn't we just see this at the Game Awards? I feel like we did. Or at least something incredibly similar. Not Game Awards, sorry. Summer Game Fest. Okay, this looks pretty goddamn badass. Media break. Mecha break. Yeah, mecha break. This is pretty freaking cool. Wait a minute. This is kind of badass. If it is the same game, they're showing it way better here. Like, way better. How does somebody dodge that beam? There's no dodging that. He does a hit. Okay, there's some good. The dashing away, dude. Oh, that's annoying. That is some combat Souls-like bullshit right there. No, I can't do this one. I will suck at it. People will just, I'll be like, how did you do that? Mecha break, yeah. Oh, so it was a literal mecha break. That's cool. They showed that way better.
You never know you are a monster until someone comes to slay you. The first signs are really subtle, but over time, it becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity.
Almost like Link? Wow. All right, no Persona 6. But then again, we haven't seen Sega, and I feel like Sega shows up. They've shown up the past like 3 years to these. What in the world? Dual wielding. Wait, she switched to an axe. How did she do that? What the frick is this? This looks sick.
I should know. It runs in my blood.
Nothing is forever. Please say it. Please say it. Yay! Oh my god! Yay! Oh, that's a good one. Okay. And we're back. Double fine. Double fine. Double fine. All right.
Come. Your Emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands.
Oh, Avowed. Okay.
Frontiers.
I totally forgot about Avowed. Like, I completely forgot about Avowed about all this.
Root of this terrible plague and put an end to it.
I want one more Activision Blizzard thing. I feel like we steered away from them.
Symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
I'm really hopeful for this one, man. RPGs are such a hit or miss for me.
World than eyes alone can see. You must open yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose, no matter how wild.
Ooh, biomes. Lots of different biomes and places.
Its protector.
Choose your side. So this is a situation where you can pull a Knights of the Old Republic 2 or whatever. Oh. Build your destiny. This too! This and Indiana Jones. I wonder why. I wonder why. Maybe they realized they backtapped it too much. Maybe. If they did, I don't know. But
world premiere.
Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting. Rebellion.
Emergency at Windscale Atom Plant.
That looks cool though.
It's not emergency, but disaster. Now the worst seems to be over.
What is happening? Yeah, I'm with MB Sport. Yeah, like I prefer a company not to give out a date unless they are confident in that date. Like that is absolutely going to happen. I do not mind that. I really don't. There's plenty to keep us occupied in the meantime. It's just interesting though too, you know? But we'll see. This kind of looks cool actually. Autumnfall. Autumnfall. I like the aesthetic of that one. That looked good. And it's a Game Pass. So, there you go.
Did your father ever tell you why my
Assassin's Creed?
the weather?
Are they showing this to build up to the Ubisoft Forward? Oh, they're doing this instead of the Splinter Cell. Darn it. Well, fine.
I do not fear our enemy.
I wanted the Splinter Cell thing, but I totally did not expect that, you know? Like,
Peace and dream of war.
if you didn't know, there's a Ubisoft Forward tomorrow. That they're going to dive into this and Star Wars Outlaw. So... So Summer Game Fest got Star Wars Outlaw. Xbox Game Showcase got Assassin's Creed.
Oppressor's grasp.
Vengeance is a lonely path now, eh? Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
This is probably the Assassin's Creed that like actually has my attention.
To abuse their power, do not deserve to keep it.
So
much we will learn from each other, Yasuke.
this is interesting because you play as two different characters. One's a bit more tank, and the other one's the stealth. So it's like, so Guns Blazing plays the guy, Stealthy played the girl.
When they will be better together.
It's interesting.
There is no honor in preying on the weak.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
Cool. Cool, cool. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Yes! But actually, we've seen enough of this. I have to admit. Stalker 2, we know the release date already. We've seen enough of it. I'm actually good, but just one last reminder.
Скіфе.
One last reminder.
Радий тебе бачити, друже. Валимо звідси.
I don't know. I don't know what I want to see here, because I feel like we've seen plenty of this game. But I'm glad it's finally a thing.
Погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край черемоша й прута. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя.
I feel like I have to play this in Russian.
Координати закинув.
It's gonna be weird if I don't. Wow. They did it. And it looks so much better than that one trailer that I did a video about, and I was like, how come it looks really downgraded? It looks like they brought it back to... Yeah, this looks back to the bar that they showed in 2021. Great. Good, good. I don't know if this game is going to be for me, but I'm still excited for it. This has been like one of my most anticipated Xbox releases for a while. Mostly just because, like, just the vibe. There's something about the vibe of it that I really want to experience.
Зараз час такий. Час можливостей.
Oh, you have a little hub, I guess. Yeah, because it's supposed to be open world.
Усі ці жертви, усі ці смерті. Який в них сенс?
Which is gonna be hard.
Зона така, якою бачиш її ти.
Oh, you know what'd be cool is if they show this and then replace right after. That'd be dope.
Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу.
Oh my god, this comes out in September as well. Oh, I forgot about that.
Побачити зону.
It's another ridiculous September. Or did they push it back? Nope. Damn. September. It's another crazy September, just like last year. God damn. All right, do replaced.
We've been honored to partner with GSC Game World.
Saw all three of them. Saw all three. Matt, Sarah.
We can't wait for you to experience their game yourselves on September 5th. Today, you've seen amazing games from creators around the world, from both our partners and our own studios, from the biggest blockbusters to original independent games. I hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games, we're introducing a new all-digital Series X and expanding color and storage options across the Series X and S lineup. They'll be coming to select markets this holiday.
Oh, 2 terabyte version and all digital white. Oh, wow.
Our Xbox gaming family offer you more choices. It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play by including the titles from our own studios and Game Pass at launch, by bringing your games into the future with our commitment to game preservation, by pushing the technical boundaries in our future hardware, and empowering you to play your games anywhere you want.
Yeah, this is the part I don't care about.
Console, PC, and cloud.
Other than just giving me time to breathe.
This defines Xbox today and in the future. And we're hard at work on the next generation. Immediately after Showcase ends, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct begins. We're taking you inside Treyarch and Raven for an extended look at what's next in Black Ops. But before we dive into the Direct, we've saved one more thing.
Fuck. It's red.
Premiere.
It's red. It's red. It's red. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It's red. Stop, it's Gears! Oh my fuck. Oh my god. Is that a young Marcus? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe we're actually seeing Gears after like 5 years. Like 5 years, nothing. I don't even care if it's just a cinematic teaser. It's been so goddamn long. It's been so fucking long. It's a young Marcus though, right? I can't believe they're ending with Gears. No, don't show me, don't. Stop. Oh my god. Is it based on Emergence Day? Is it based on Emergence Day? It's not Gear 6. Wow. It's not Gear 6. Wow. It's not Gear 6. That's a conversation in itself. It's not Gear 6. What are they gonna, are they just leaving it behind then? Like what the fuck, what are they gonna do? Like what are they gonna do? Because Gears 5 left off on such a cliffhanger and I'm excited, like, don't get me wrong. I don't know if I'm actually for or against it. Because honestly, like, I would much prefer to live a time that is E-Day. I think that'd be a way more exciting and like dramatic and heartfelt game to experience than continuing Gears 5, but it's like...
We're excited to share what we've been working on.
Do they just abandon that? That's a big...
Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're...
What? I'm so baffled by that.
...parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to...
The Dom reveal got me crying, man. Like, that got me crying.
Across the entire game.
And I would like to check this out. And talk about the show as a whole afterwards. Because they're going to have a sizzle trailer, too, afterwards. That's going to kind of help us reflect on everything.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era.
Oh, my God.
In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has
that show
the highest levels of the U.S. government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine.
That show was wild.
The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is, of course, here brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground.
I cry.
Movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
All right, I do want to check this out. So we're gonna watch this and then talk about the show afterwards. And then I have to get busy. I get very busy.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after.
Finally get to play a Call of Duty campaign.
Blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative.
Exactly. They're just blockbuster things that you play through.
More dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
Do you get to make the choice? Oh.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time.
They ended
when we
with
talk
years.
about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but it's directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Some you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters. With veteran Frank Woods as our...
It looks like Blessing. I don't think anybody knows what I mean by that.
But we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working
visually, like,
in Black Ops
looks
6.
great.
CIA handler.
Which Call of Duty's, like, recent Call of Duty entries have, like, they've looked good.
And helps manage their relationships within the agency.
Whatever engine they're using, I don't know.
Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months,
which I think he was in Cold War, which is basically Black Ops 5.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino.
Dynamic missions, man. I haven't played a Call of Duty campaign
within these missions. I
think like since World at War. World at War or Modern Warfare 2, I feel like, or Black Ops. Over 10 years, like maybe 15.
Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversations.
I miss these, man, but I just never felt the urge to buy it.
Manipulate your way into different experiences, and
I get to play it because of Game Pass. The Call of Duty game's coming to Game Pass. Just being in a casino or an actual foreign country or blah blah blah, all these set pieces. Wow. Yeah, they have goofy missions, exactly.
To offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both down.
So you get to choose.
Nice and quiet.
Continue to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels.
So they're levels, I'm glad.
Escape routes.
I thought I was hearing something about it being open world. I didn't want this to be open world. I want a strict level campaign after Halo Infinite.
And a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
Join us, Keeps. Yes, I need to cancel my
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino
I'm still with you,
in
Liz.
Southern Europe.
Liz soundtrack. I'm there
Unlike
too.
any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some
Nice
favorites
jacket.
from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife,
A homing knife.
Disruptor,
What did he put in that vent?
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House.
I shoot interviews
You might
like
remember
this.
we also
They're really
had
good.
that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So,
Careful.
it's
Careful
in
here.
an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside.
Okay.
What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s.
This part makes me nervous.
This brings a lot of intrigue to the safe house and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the safe house experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Okay, so it's totally optional. I just don't want it to be like a spot that you have to like set up, blah blah blah.
Okay,
Like I want to just do mission.
3, 2, 1, go!
It didn't take away from the experience, dog. Okay.
That was sick.
Okay.
I think we got it.
Yeah, as long as it's
Black Ops
as long as it
6,
doesn't
Our
interrupt.
goal
much.
is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero.
What? You could sprint in any direction?
Omni movement.
Wow, that's weird. That's like a first for any game, I feel like.
Never before, and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any
This
direction.
is still so weird.
In any direction, which then led to
Call of Duty's
on the ground
being
movement
heavily
and everything
featured on an
else
Xbox
chained
stage
together.
after like over 10 years. Because they've been basically partnered. It's kind of like Capcom with Resident Evil stuff. Call of Duty has been like heavily partnered with PlayStation for so long.
Something that changes how
So
you
it's so weird to be watching an
game,
Xbox show and seeing
whether it's
Call of Duty.
campaign, MP, or zombies.
And Doom.
Truly believe
And
that once
Gears.
you experience Omni movement,
All in one show because they own all of them.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kyle. That Expedition 33 trailer, I'm in it. Like that looked awesome. That was like one of my surprise hits. I'll get into that a little bit
allow
later.
for fine-tuning.
This is kind of good because it lets me like calm down.
We
And
want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do
correct, they own the IP, dog tag. Correct.
it. We want every player, regardless of skill level.
Exclusivity doesn't matter to me though. I'm just saying it's neat
to be
that
able to engage with Omni
they get to finally market the game after so
Hero
long.
Fantasy and Black Ops 6.
Marketing rights is a big deal, as much as people don't
We
think
looked
it
at other
is.
genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup.
Fidelity.
Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions. So now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner, it goes.
I don't know if I want these directs every year, by the way, after the showcase.
That corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be.
I get why they might be doing it going forward. Sorry to be talking over this, but like they probably want to market whatever they expect to be like their biggest seller in the last quarter of the year.
Movement and animation.
But
Black Ops 6.
I don't know. I don't. Like, they don't want it separate because they want everybody to watch this, you know? But I don't know.
Super thrilled to show you the best looking characters
I'm split on that.
we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils of their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. Paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look.
I've fallen in. now I'm if you just watched my face for the past minute, I was just like I love these. Like I love these
user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it. And our in-game HUD is no different.
I just don't know if I care for them in showcases, you know, unless every game does it like
some
this.
Of our best designs in a clean,
that's why I say I'm split
experience.
on it. But I miss these. I miss
For the first time in
VidOps.
Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the minimap in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with multiplayer whatsoever, except for maybe zombies. But speaking of which, yeah, I don't care about the COD multiplayer. I just want to play that campaign so much, and maybe have some fun with the zombies.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige. Traditional prestige is
that. Yeah, they didn't have a Game Pass thing, which I'm actually kind of okay with. I didn't want them to waste time with the Game Pass drop. I think they should have.
More rewarding than ever.
I guess, but like on a personal level,
will have the choice.
I don't know if I think that was a good idea.
Relocked gear and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops
Forgot about that. Yeah, they didn't have the Game Pass drop.
Each with a valuable set of rewards.
Maybe they will afterwards.
And equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
Zombies? No, multiplayer. Okay.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
Dog tag, that's why I don't usually play any COD multiplayer, because yeah, some might be slower, some might be faster, but they're all too fast for me.
We focus
There's a reason I like Halo, because
play styles for launch.
if you get shot at, you could survive. In the finals, if you get shot at, you could survive.
Counter intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win, or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles.
Multiplayer.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
Hey,
we're only
good
getting
theater
a taste
mode.
of MP today, but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and
I have to be honest, I thought that was a real pull. I thought that was a real pull.
What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
I always think that's cool. Certain parts of the campaign, you get to go out in multiplayer.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Zombies. Talk about zombies. Yay! That was a lot. Whoa. Okay.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Oh.
Interviewed AB Mark.
But I wanted you to give more. I wanted to hear more about that than the other stuff.
Today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th.
Oh, okay.
Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No. Oh. So is that a thing? Whenever there's a new Call of Duty, it's just
was and still is.
The Warzone just updates, kind of a thing.
The most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams.
I can't believe it.
On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and
Pokemon and Call of Duty and FIFA, whatever. They're just 3 game franchises that like the hardcore might not care about, but like the mainstream and casual audience and some of the hardcore.
Every single part
it's like
of the MP game
the reason they always sell the most every
better
year.
than ever.
And it's just wild to think that one of them is going to be available on a subscription service.
To death.
It's so crazy to me.
Definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team,
October's
can't
insane.
wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
I'm just excited to play the Game Pass, or the campaign. Like, I might dabble in zombies, but I just want to play that campaign. The Vault Edition, and you get Hunters vs. Hunted, Operator Pack, Mastercraft Weapon Collection, and it includes the Battle Pass with 1100 CP. All right. Give us that beautiful montage. Remind us of everything we saw here today. They basically did everything I asked, if I recall. Oh my god! Like, my personal announcement of the show. It's Doom. Like, I'm sorry. I know Gear 6 is a big deal, but for me, my personal announcement is Doom. That shit looked sexy. And some good Game Pass gets, which is what I wanted. I'm very shocked that we got, like, actual gameplay of Fable and Perfect Dark. Yep. Expedition 33 looked great. Age of Mythology looks cool. Yeah, and I'm pretty okay with the Game Pass drop not happening. Like, I think if there's anything that was missing here that I wish... Oh, the Life is Strange thing! That looked cool, too! I forgot about that. We got gameplay of South of Midnight, too. Yeah. Wow. Oh, and we got Metal Gear! I forgot about that, too! Oh, my God! And Dragon Age! Jesus, I forgot about a lot. Wow. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think if anything, I wish Replaced was here. I wish there was like one more very indie game was here too. I think that's really all that I feel was missing. But man. Let me look at this really quick. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, so there was exactly 30 games. There was exactly 30 games shown in what was around, I think, what, an hour and 20 minutes? Yeah, wow. Around 30 games shown in an hour and 20 minutes, which kind of made things kept moving and moving and moving. There was the hardware reveal too. Let's see how many were first party. So there was 1, 2. What was, oh, 3. I want to make some notes here before I say stuff. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So In total, there was 17 first-party reveals. Now, some of them, you know, like ESO, Fallout 76, Diablo, and Starfield, and whatnot. You know, there were some DLCs or expansions and Sea of Thieves, like, sure. But regardless, that is 17 first-party reveals. That's wild. Like, Alex says 18. I'm not sure which one I missed. I said Call of Duty, Doom, State of Decay 3, Starfield, Fallout 76, South of Midnight, World of Warcraft, Sea of Thieves, Age of Mythology, Perfect Dark, Diablo 4, Fable, Flight Sim, ESO, Indiana Jones, Avowed, and Gears E-Day. I don't know what I missed. Stalker 2 was not first party. Yeah, I don't know what I missed. But point is, that is the most first parties that they have shown in a long time. Before this show, I like gathered information, and that previous years, it was no, come back. Gosh dang it, I like that as a wallpaper. Previous years, it was averaged out to be like 12, essentially, like 12 total things in the show. And that is quite... That's already quite a lot, first party wise. But 17? 17? Like, I'm just gonna record this because this might be the video. So, there was 17 first party things, at least according to the list that I was making as I watched the show, of first party stuff at this Xbox Game Showcase. And I said that there would be like 14, maybe, if hopeful, but 17. And just gameplay of things that were in 2020. That was another thing that I hoped for. And an immaculate start and finish. Like, this was the showcase that I really hoped for. Everything I said in the video about like how I just really hope these guys wouldn't be back, they essentially did it. They only lacked like one or two things. But at the end of the day, this was a show full of the first party stuff. You got to see Activision Blizzard become part of Xbox in the first half. I wish they were in the second half. You got to see like Call of Duty obviously promoted, but the Doom gameplay and Gears and just so much. What I wasn't expecting from this though, like truly, was that Fable and Perfect Dark like dives. Like that Fable trailer we got from way back in the day, that was actually insanely real. Like, it turns out a lot of people thought that was just like a representation of the game or something, but it turns out no, that's actually how the game looks. And I said that when I reacted to it last year. I said this looks a lot like Forza Horizon 5 cinematics, and lo and behold, this is how the game looks. And then we even got to see Perfect Dark. The Perfect Dark gameplay, I admit, I saw some in the chat say like this should have knocked our socks off and like blew the roof off. I'm in agreement. The Perfect Dark like visuals were not like the top-notch thing that I was really hoping it would be, but still it's that nice espionage thing that just we don't get enough of. Those two things to me were severely pleasant surprises. And then it keeps going. It keeps going. South of Midnight, we just got that revealed last year. Now, granted, they've been working on that for a while, but I don't know. Like, I just didn't expect. That's not the usual agenda. They don't usually reveal a project and then show it like full on the next year. And there was a release. I think they said that it's coming out in 2025. And that's like a whole other point. 2025 is going to be nuts. They gave a lot of 2025 dates there. And I don't know, like that's going to be really busy. They showed State of Decay 3. They showed State of Decay 3. I think that's one of my few disappointments. Like, if I could share just what is things that keep this from being like a 10 out of 10 show to you, for me, that State of Decay 3 reveal, I'm happy we got it. I'm absolutely happy we got it. My issue with it, though, is that they didn't show gameplay like they did for Fable and Perfect Dark. Like, those are part of those 2020 cinematic reveal areas that I was really hoping to see. And I did not expect to see State of Decay 3. Again, glad we saw it, but they did not show the gameplay as well as those other two. Like, it seemed like there was a small snippet in there that wiggled in, and it looked like gameplay. And I legit, when I saw it, I was like, was that gameplay? Because it seemed very seamlessly transitioned to. So I wish they showed that a little bit better. And then it's like, if they don't, fine, just let us know a release window. And there wasn't. There wasn't a release window for Perfect Dark. There wasn't a release window for State of Decay 3. There was for Fable, though, and that made me excited. And that's what I wanted to say, is like, even though there are things, like, it would have been nice to see another quirky indie game or two mixed in, to just have that stage for those developers. That would have been a nice Game Pass get. Or seeing Replaced finally get a release date, which, you know, they have the excuse to not to. I would have liked that smaller team representation in this show, which there was a few things. There was the Winterboro, I think, game, and it's things like that. I wish we got like one or two more of those. But AAA-wise, even partners, you have Dragon Age. You had Assassin's Creed. You had Snake Eater get its actual full-blown first trailer. I know we've gotten like gameplay looks of it and everything, but this was like the full-blown first proper trailer with voice acting and stuff. Partners showed up, and that was cool. The Life is Strange thing, that was sweet. I'm really excited to like get Max again, and it to be the kind of abilities that made me love the first game so much. This is what I wanted. I wanted games. But they opened and closed with what are absolute highlights to me. Which, like, before I just say those, to me, that's like the biggest thing I want to address. I just want to shout out, Indiana Jones is written and performed so well. The whole scene that they showed in the snow in the mountains, there was like a couple moments to that trailer that legit felt like the Indiana Jones movies to me. Between the way they're written and the sequence that's happening, it felt so much like Indiana Jones to me. And I just really applaud Machine Games for nailing that. And it just keeps going with the first party stuff. Again, like 17 or however many first party things. They showed World of Warcraft. I was hoping, hoping keyword, that there was some more obvious connection than just promoting the next big expansion coming up that we already knew about technically. I was hoping they would say, like, coming to Xbox or something, but they did what I wanted, which is just promote World of Warcraft. Because if you do that, then you had a show that makes the general media tune in. Because this was a show that had World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed, Doom, and so on. And Doom. I said so badly here that the things I wanted most, like maybe on a personal level, is to see Halo, which I figured I wouldn't get, Banjo-Kazooie, which I figured I wouldn't get, and the one I thought was very, like, we will get is Doom. And they showed the freaking Doom game. I forget the title of it, New Age Hero or something. It's a prequel, which is a little bit jarring. But when you see that gameplay and his getup, it looks like he's just jumping on these battlefields, leading a charge against demons, and it's ID Software. It looks badass. It feels badass. The music feels badass, and just he still has guns and things like that. He's still gonna be the Doomslayer we love to play as, and that gameplay to me was, for me personally, the star of the show. Like, for me. I want to know what your star of the show is, absolutely. But then, of course, they closed with Gear 6. They didn't close with Gear 6, actually. They didn't. I got you. It's not Gear 6. It's Gears E-Day. And I legit cried. I almost cried. I legit cried. Like, I couldn't. It's such a controversial thing. Because I wish we got a bit more than we did. It was literally just a cinematic reveal. No, I don't believe there was a release date window. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we just know Gears E-Day is a thing. And we get to see young Marcus Phoenix fight against a Locust. And it's just, it's such it's almost an entire conversation in itself that I could have. Let me know if you want a video on this. But like, having Like, are they abandoning Gears 5? Because Gears 5 ended on a massive cliffhanger that it's like, not necessarily cliffhanger, but, you know, it's like, what are we going to do? Like, this is literally a storyline that's not finished. And there was a big decision made that how are we going to see the aftermath of that? So it's really interesting if they like, are they doing this and a sequel, or is it just this? I don't know. But honestly, I'm going to take the here and now. And I love the idea that we get to be there at the start of the Locusts and seeing young Dom. When I heard that freaking Mad World and seeing young Dom, I legit almost lost it. Like, this is the most iconic. This is why, like, people have said, like, Gears was an action horror game, and it kind of transitioned to just being an action game. But this teaser, I really felt the old Gears feel. Like, this is, it's going to be action, absolutely. And you see the mayhem and shit in the background. But I hope it has that OG Gears feel. And the teaser kind of gave me that. It kind of gave me this sense of like desperation. We are in a fight for our lives kind of a thing as our civilization is crumbling to the ground from these monsters that are emerging. I really hope it has that feel. And E-Day is such a perfect storyline to adapt. So I'm there for it. I'm just very curious what they do in the future. But just at the end of the day, there was a lot here. I love seeing Age of Mythology. I loved the cinematic for Diablo 4. Like just Avowed and Indiana Jones not getting release dates is another weird thing to me. But when I think about this whole thing, was it better than any other previous Xbox showcase? I don't know. Believe it or not. I loved 2021. I loved last year's. I like the feel that it came away from those shows with. And this accomplished the goal to me. This accomplished the goal that I had. I wanted to be won back. I wanted to feel like, you know, the sacrifices that happened last month weren't worth it, but are going to be worth it in the long run. That's what I wanted to feel, and I got that. And I screamed, I cried, like it was the show. This was easily a 9 out of 10 minimum to me. I don't know if it was perfect masterpiece. Again, I would have liked the quirky indie things to show up a bit more. That WoW announcement could have been neat if there was like a bit more tie-in. And I don't know if they needed the Activision Blizzard King Game Pass drop that we've been waiting on. They didn't do that. I don't know if that was a hit or miss. You know, I feel like there's just little nitpicks. But at the end of the day, it was still an amazing show that people are going to talk about. And it was hype. And like everything I wanted got addressed. But what happens now? So that is my thoughts on the Xbox Game Showcase. And now I'm going to dive into the chat here. And thank you for the people that are here watching. I'm going to be busy, man. There's a lot of ports. There's a lot of ports that I have to do. I recorded that whole thing because I think I'm just going to use that as a video because I'm going to be busy. Okay, let me skim through the chats because yeah, I was doing my ramble there. People are in agreement with me about getting emotional with Dom. Yeah, and I see Joey earlier saying, honestly, they should have delayed Indie and Avowed into 2025. I have way too much to play. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think the back half of the year is too tight. We didn't see Towerborn. We didn't see Towerborn either. Forgot about that. Which I figured, like, there's too much. We didn't see we don't have a date for Our History Untold. There's so much in the works at Xbox that we know about that I figured we wouldn't see it all here, but they did a lot. But I don't know. Oh, Expedition 33. I forgot to mention Expedition 33. Yes, Expedition 33. That was like a great gameplay, like Expedition 33 and Nothing is Forever. I think those are two Game Pass gets that I'm like, I am down. I never see I never see like turn-based combat games that are actually like super high graphics. It's always like, you know, the pixel style or decent graphics. Games with that level of graphics, it's always like an action game or an action adventure, but turn-based, bro. But the Nothing is Forever too. Like that looked like a fun action game that I'm just like, please be Game Pass, please be Game Pass, please be give me another Liza P. Yes. Like I got the Game Pass kits too. Like that was another thing I wanted, and we got the Game Pass kits. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, Joey, over half the show was first party. Xbox ain't going anywhere. No, they have tons of first party content going. I'm just skimming through. So I see 9.5s. I see Joey, raw 10 out of 10. Very raw 10 out of 10. Ninja, the fact isn't dead, and we got we got lots of gameplay. I was very happy about that. Like, especially the Perfect Dark and South of Midnight walkthroughs. That was really cool. Paragon, I was so sure Everwild would get a teaser. Yeah, I don't know. I just lost hope on Everwild. I have to be honest. I don't know if Everwild is just even gonna be a thing. I feel like Sea of Thieves is so successful that like they just iced it or something. I don't know. Fable looks crazy. Like, I did not expect to see anything that was like, the only way I thought we would see Fable is if they gave a release date, because we saw it last year, you know? And if they showed it again in the same way, which I was worried that they were going to do, like, in fact, I should say that, like, I didn't think we would see Fable again unless we got a release date, because at first when that trailer started playing, it seemed like it was going to be literally the same trailer we got last year. Like, why would you do that unless you have something new here? And luckily it was gameplay, yes, but then they gave the release window 2025. Whew. Like, Alex, State of Decay 3 and Perfect Dark are following Fable and South of Midnight pattern. No date, but probably aiming at 2026. Probably. Kyle Fritz, Game Pass is the real winner here. Game Pass is the real winner. Which, mostly everything in this was Game Pass. Dragon Age was not. WoW was not. Snake Eater was not. I think Fragpunk was. Life is Strange Double Take was not. Mecha Break was not. Assassin's Creed was not. So there's like 5 or 6 games in there out of like a 30. Wow. But well, I mean, and you know, ESO and Fallout 76, like there's some DLC in there, so maybe add another 5 of like DLC and expansions that you'll have to buy. Just skimming through all the chats that I missed somewhat. Xbox is back. I don't want to say, no, I refuse to say that. I disagree with this, like Xbox is saved by Call of Duty, Xbox is back. No, Xbox has been back, but it's like in terms of the mainstream, yeah, I don't think Xbox will ever be back in the mainstream, unfortunately. It's going to be for those that are willing to either let go of grudges or that are currently into it. And who knows, maybe Call of Duty will be that thing. Maybe Call of Duty will be that thing that gets people to finally get back in, but I don't know. No Name, I liked it pretty good. Gears hype, 9 out of 10. 76 expansions are usually free, no? I don't know, Joey. I'm not sure. Flintlock look good. Yeah, Flintlock, every time I've seen Flintlock since its expansion, I'm not feeling it. At first I thought it looked cool, but just like, there's something about the audio design of that game. I don't know. Like, if there's nothing else going on, I'd love to try it. It's a Game Pass thing, so why not? But, yeah, Xbox will always be in the mainstream, Joey. But what I mean is, like, this is a prime example. 8% of Call of Duty players are on Xbox. 40% are on PlayStation. 52 are on PC. That's my example. That's what I mean. Like, Call of Duty is the most mainstream game you could play. I would argue Call of Duty and Pokemon are like the 2 most mainstream games. I would say Call of Duty is more mainstream than Pokemon. Not in like a sense of sales, but in sense of like just the most basic of gamer will play. And only 8% of them play on Xbox. That's my like best way to illustrate what I mean. Xbox is mainstream, but like most people aren't playing on Xbox is what I'm talking about. Like the earlier message that Juan said, you know. So it's one of those things. And yeah, Combat Carl holds a good point. Like, ID at Xbox will be for those indies that I want, which is true. Stalker 2 looks really good. I agree, No Name. Steffi, yeah, needed to show some minor stuff to help breathe between all the momentous games. I agree. I think they could have like spaced things a smidge better in terms of like where they put what trailer. That were shown like every 3 games or so. Love seeing any game show gameplay. Enjoyed it throughout the showcase. I think so. Yeah, I think it would have been great to have like 3 of those first party or big game moments, and then have like one of those smaller games sprinkled in. But here's the thing: now 100% of COD players are playing it. I don't want to do that. Where it's like, you guys are technically playing an Xbox game. Like, I don't want to think of it that. Like, if one chooses to do that, that's absolutely fine. But I don't want to say like, I don't know. To me, that's not the same thing. But the new Doom game looked sick, mad. Sad Mick Gordon probably won't come back, which is Flash, that is something I really wish to know too, if Mickey Gordon would do the music, but he's not. Him and Bethesda had a fallout, which sucks. Indiana Jones looked super cool. Yeah, it did. I again, the Indiana Jones thing, I just wish the animation looked a little bit smoother. It looked a little bit like slow, you know? Dukeson shocked about the amount of hate towards Dragon Age. Yeah, I don't know. But I thought that was dope. Let me just see. Dragon Age. I'm just like looking at this list. Dude, that Doom gameplay was so fucking bomb. That was so bomb. I like Doom for me. That was the star of the show. I thought that was sick. I want to plug something in that I know I've plugged in many times, but I'm confident that like I don't know. Like I don't know if I have a definitive time yet, but I just want to say I need to figure out what reactions I poured. A shield saw, yeah, Joey. A shield saw for the Doom thing. I don't know what reactions I poured because there was a lot, but and it takes time. You know, it takes time to do each of those. But after the show and after I port those reactions, and I might just use my recording I just did as my like what were my thoughts on the show. Later on tonight, maybe like, what is it now? 12:10. Maybe like 3 or 4 p.m. Maybe 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna try to hop on my Kiwi Spaces, man. Which is like our voice chats. That these are available for free. These are not paid. They are just totally available to everybody that would like to get in spaces with me in the community to voice chat with each other. Because I would love to gush about that. I think we did that last year. I think we did that with Steffi and Joey, and I feel like we had a 4th. I don't remember, but I love like actually vocally chatting with some of you guys, so I'm going to try to do that later. If you would like to join us for that, then just go to the description, Patreon. It's literally my pinned message. I want to keep this here, and all you got to do is just, you'll be able to see this post if you follow on Patreon. That's all you have to do. Just follow. You do not have to donate or anything like that. Just a simple follow. Connect your Discord with your account, and then you'll see this, and then you can join. So, yeah. So do that with me, because I'd love to chat with you later. Because I don't know. I need to lurk with some people or something. I need to talk with some people. Motivation. So the Gears, I don't know, man. Like the Gears thing, that might be my video. That like because I've been on this trend of releasing something every Wednesday, like as a discussion topic. And if I'm gonna like upload my thoughts on the showcase today, then it's like if I do something for Wednesday, I kind of want to talk about that, like just moving on from Gears 5. Like the decision behind that and like what Gears E-Day could be and why they chose to do that instead. Like there's just a lot. I don't know, maybe like trying to bring somebody else into that like would know better than me. But anyway, yeah, so we'll see. But for now, I think I gotta get porting. So is there any like ats you could at me before I go? Because I have a lot. I have a lot to do right now. I should have been out here like 5 minutes ago, at least. And so far, I don't think we had any stream problems, right, gang? I don't think so. Let me know. I didn't see us go in the red, so thank goodness. But yeah, any final comments before I go? Because I got to get going and porting some things. Let's see, Gears E-Day, then Gears 6 collection, Gears... Yeah, like maybe they're still doing Gears 6, but I don't know. Like, I would kind of hope not. I would kind of hope that they have been putting their all into one project. But we already know that they have been working on 2 projects, so... I think. I'm not totally sure about that. They will follow this to get people into it. Not on your part. Nope, all good. Yeah, great. No issues. We ate. Yeah, we ate. I think Gears E-Day is Gears 6. Not if it's a prequel. If it's a prequel, then... Oh, and I just realized they called it Gears E-Day, didn't it? Didn't they? Oh, no! No! Look! It's Gears of War E-Day! they didn't title it Gears E-Day! It's Gears of War! Good! That's such a little thing. Nobody cares about that but me. But I want the Gears of War label. I want that. I don't want to just say Gears all the time. Gears of War as a title means so much more. It's like, oh, what does that mean? Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, Ninja's like, I'm happy about that. Kyle, fantastic show, despite some things missing. Yeah. But I have to get poured in my reactions, gang. So I appreciate all of you very much. And shout out to MVP of the stream, Ninja Air. Thank you so much for the super chats, man. Like, that blows my mind. And to people I saw on the stream that are patrons, like the paid patrons, Kay, Nike, Steffi, Joey, Supertone, Ninja, you know, like I just thank you guys so much every day for what you do, for allowing me to take my Sunday to share this experience with you and to take more time to port these reactions. Again, I just need to pick like 3 or 4 of them because otherwise it's too many. And then you just doing the super chat on top of that, Ninja. So like, that means a lot, man. So just thank you very much. And if anybody wants to dabble with that stuff, again, just check out Patreon. You could just follow for free and you get stuff. But otherwise, you know, just subscribe. Like this if you enjoyed. And I appreciate you watching this with the community here. Like, this community. It's just our little comfort place with each other that we get to just speculate friendly and thoughtfully with each other. So I love you guys. So I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a good time. And I will catch you on the flip side. Be geek, be proud, and be awesome.